Morning, I get up early in the morning. Good morning. I can hear my dreams calling. Ring, ring, ring. I go and get it, go and get it. Yeah. I go and get it, go and get it. I go and get it, go and get it. Yeah.
It's going down this morning, the AM Wake Up Show, man. Radio Boss. We had a night last night, man. We had a night last night, one time. Fred on. We had a goal we wanted to accomplish, and we set out the goal. The goal is done, son. The goal is done, son. We got some morning motivation for y'all, and then I'm gonna let y'all hear something real quick. Remember, if you're watching this on Facebook, please be sure you share the video. Big shout out to everybody on IG this morning, waking up with us this morning. Morning motivation. I'm tripping. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Dora. Good morning, Ree. Let me know where y'all watching from this morning. If you are watching from around the world, let me know where you're watching from. Be sure you drop them comments. That's how you get added to the show. This morning, the morning motivation coming from my boy Diddy. P. Diddy, don't forget real relationship goals today with brother Royce F. Robinson. We're gonna kick it off at like 7:45. So that's one of them times whenever you and baby, y'all been having them conversations at the house. Good morning, Kayla. Good morning, Dexter. Y'all been having them conversations, real relationship goals. That's the time whenever you tap baby on the shoulder and say, baby, we're gonna watch this. We gotta no. We gotta watch this. Baby, we gotta watch this together. That's that one. That's when you call them and tell them, no, get on Facebook. Trust me. We got some support coming for you this morning. Real talk, real relationship goals. Let's kick it off with this motivation. Let me make sure my okay, we're good. We connected. One motivation coming from the homie Diddy, as some people would call him.
How hard it's going to be, how competitive it's going to be. A lot of times when you're young and you in your 20s or something, you like, I don't really know what I want to do. But we live in a different world. It's important for you to know what you want to do for the future of your family. So it's a scary thing to make that decision. This is what I want to do. But the sooner you make that decision, I think the better it'll be for your life. I think that our educational system needs to be fixed in a sense because a degree means something to me, but experience kind of means more, and a point of view of where people want to go kind of mean more than somebody saying I have a master's from Harvard or whatever. No, I need to know, are you ready to go to war with me?
That's deep. That's deep, man. I tell people all the time that for me personally, those degrees usually mean you're a great person at following directions. And that's not a bad thing because degrees will definitely get you in certain doors. But I feel like creativity is what saves companies. Creativity is what pushes us forward, as a culture and as a community. So a lot of time I know people would take and try to, be like, college in college. College is important. Kids. College is very important, but it's not for everybody. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I look at how far, God has brought me in life, and it wasn't through a college degree. For real. You know what I'm saying? So again, I do feel like, man, just how hard you work, how hard you grind, your creativity Remember, I told y'all that, man, creativity saves companies, not degrees. It's a lot of people with degrees that run these $1 million companies and run them into the ground. It's not about the degree. It's about the creativity. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of time you will allow somebody to take advantage of your creativity. And that's why they still rich, because now they have your creativity and you and you giving them great ideas. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Giving them great ideas, and they appreciate you for that. That's why they are wealthy. So again, man, a lot of time you got to figure it out for yourself, man. You got to say, you know what? Let me go ahead and grind this thing out. Let me go ahead and figure this thing out for me and my family. That's where that for me. Hey, do me a favor, Bucko. Never mind. I don't need it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. He's in the building. I give it up. Radio Boss Jr. Let me get you set up, bro. Wait. Let me get you set up, bro.
Thank you.
Good morning, son.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Now, if you're watching this on Instagram, you probably can't see my son. You might want to go watch on.
Hi, I got pop up there too.
You gonna pop up here too?
Yeah.
No. Stay over there, bro. You got to be exclusive. If they want to see you, they got to go to Facebook or YouTube, brother. If you don't have Facebook, go on YouTube and watch the show live. You get to see all the nice graphics. You get to see the full background instead of just me. You know what I'm saying? So again, be sure you subscribe. Be sure you turn that subscription button on as well, because we are live in this thing. What up, Dill?
What up?
How you doing this morning, brother?
Good.
Man, you looking like a boss, man.
Yeah, because I am one.
Absolutely, up top. Boom.
Well, you're the boss of the boss.
That's true. Turn your chair that way a little bit. Boom, let me get you together. Hey, man, can you answer a question for me, please, brother?
Yeah.
How did you end up at home yesterday, brother? You left here. Everybody was happy for you this morning. They was like, Dylan. And then like, boom, like you showed up back at home. Me and mommy was just finna go get busy. We was just going to the gym. We finna start, man, and then you pop back up.
So what happened was...
Yeah, what happened? Tell them what happened. You tell them what happened so I don't mess your story up.
Oh, well, you want me to tell them story?
Oh, tell them your story. Full background instead of just... Boom. Tell them the story, dear.
So I was so we had this fun run in our school. And mostly we had to run like 20 laps around this big track.
They had y'all running in the cold?
No, that was my fault. So when I was walking there, right, I didn't bring my jacket because I thought it was hot, right?
Okay.
And then it was actually cold.
So it was cold outside.
Yeah, it was cold outside.
But they didn't tell you that it was cold outside, basically.
Nope.
Okay. So you went outside, you ran without your jacket on.
Well, yeah, pretty much. And then when I got back, my teacher. So we're doing math, apparently, and I couldn't think.
You couldn't think. The math not stressed you out because you wasn't stressed. Okay, so you was doing math.
In my notebook that I love doing math, and it just wasn't popping in. The answer popping in. I only know like half of the answer.
That boy loved doing math. We apparently.
You know, I'll finish the whole math thing. Like, you know, I will, but that point, it would not let me.
So then you wasn't feeling good, so you had to. They called you for mommy to come grab you and pick you up.
No, it was so my teacher don't really let us go to the nurse for some reason. So at the end of the day,
wait. Rewind. Your teacher don't really let you go to the nurse. I'm gonna have a talk with her. Somebody put that.
No. She says she is the nurse because she has band-aids and all of that.
Oh, so your teacher say she is the nurse?
Yeah. But then my note, and now I went to go tell her, and then she was like, "Just go drink water, and put your head on the desk."
She said, "Just go drink water."
Water. She asked me if I had water, and then she said and I said yes, and I went to go get it, and then she said you can put your head down.
I know she ain't asked if you had some water.
I had water.
Okay.
And then then when I was doing math, I got back to doing math, right?
Okay.
I just couldn't think.
You couldn't think. Yeah, at that point your brain was just okay.
And then then so wait, let me think. Wait, there's one more part to the story.
And long story short, he ended up at home, y'all. And
no. So the teacher, I told her, she asked me if my hair was, like if my nose was still stuffy and all that. Yeah, pretty much. And then
pretty much.
So she asked me if I want to lay down, and I said yes. And then she literally went to the cabinet. She went to the cabinet and opened it.
Okay.
And pulled out this blanket.
What?
And she said, "You want to sleep behind me or over there?" I said, "Behind you." And then I lay down behind her. And then
you want to sleep behind her?
Nope. Then I still wasn't real. Then she kept on asking me like 10 minutes or 5 minutes later. She kept on asking me, "Do you feel better?" I was like, and then she said, "Okay, you can just go to the nurse." So and then the nurse took my temperature. I didn't have a fever. I just had a stuffy nose. And then when I got home, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see if you still got a stuffy nose.
No.
Yeah, bro. You go do one of your whatchamacallits. Get you some breakfast. You ate breakfast already?
No, I told mom at never mind. Well, she's actually making the toaster strudels.
Ooh, you getting a gourmet toaster strudel this morning.
Well,
mama made it.
I think she should.
Listen, anything your mama make with that ponytail on is gourmet. Do you hear me? You getting gourmet. Yeah.
No, well,
yeah.
Some more motivation.
Yeah. Okay, so he ended up at home, y'all. Big shout out my brother Joe
Bird. Guess what? I ate breakfast with my mom and my dad again.
Yeah, he did, y'all. He came and ate up all the turkey bacon. Listen, real quick, you do me a favor. Somebody brought something to my attention. Can you please say good morning to all of the other kids that are watching? You know, it's kids that watch you too. They watch this show because we have high quality stars like you on here.
Good morning, H-Town.
No, say good morning to the kids, man.
Good morning, kids.
You a kid too. Say good morning, y'all.
Good morning, y'all.
Say, let's go be great today.
Let's go be great today.
Say, let's be positive today.
Let's be positive.
Let's keep our attitude great today, kids.
Let's keep our attitude great today, kids.
Say hallelujah, kids.
Hallelujah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the Radio Boss Jr. All right.
One day, me and KG gonna make a song.
Hey, man. Right now, you're gonna go make it to breakfast. All right, here we go. Up top. Boom.
Mom said that.
Go check your breakfast, man.
I'll check 1 second.
Hurry up so you don't miss this exclusive, man. I'm finna drop you off some. Hurry up for TT get here. For real. Good morning, all the kiddos. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? She didn't even make it yet. Well, go eat breakfast. Hurry up. Your time is ticking. You know your nana will be here in a minute. Find something. Pancakes, cereal, serve sandwich. What y'all know about them serve sandwiches? You ever had a serve sandwich, Dylan? That boy say no, but I don't want one. All right, y'all. Hey, good morning, man. Check this out. If you are watching this video right now on the IG, right? Check this out. I'm finna play an exclusive, but I'm finna end IG. So if y'all want to watch the show, please come on over. Yeah, y'all, come on, man. Serve sandwich. Serve sandwich. There she go. Hey, baby, come on. Before I play this exclusive, if y'all want to hear this exclusive, 4-piece and a biscuit drops Friday. 4-piece and a biscuit drops Friday. Yeah, baby, you ain't. Don't none of y'all judge me because my kids don't know what a serve sandwich is either. Okay, thank you, appreciate that. We work hard. We work hard for my kids not to know what a serve sandwich is. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I definitely. Now it's levels to the serve sandwich, baby girl. First and foremost, good morning to the princess. The princess is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, baby. We need a 3-seater. What mommy gonna ride if we get a 3-seater?
4-seater.
Come on, so let me scoot this so they can see you. They gotta see your face, baby. You gotta let them see your face. You're a young actress. You're a young actress. You know what I'm saying? You gotta when you get there, they gotta know. You gotta let them see your face. Somebody, Dylan, can somebody please send me a screenshot of this? Dylan, you gotta stop moving for the screenshot, okay? Somebody send me a screenshot. This boy is repping the brand right here. This is how your kids supposed to. You're supposed to teach your kids ownership and entrepreneurship. Somebody take a screenshot and send it to. Okay, you ready? All right, now I'm gonna give y'all 2 screenshots. The first screenshot, I'm finna look like I'm mad at Dylan. Okay, Dylan, stay like that. You ready? That was good. Parker put her hands out like this. She really was rocking. She's like, Dad, what? Okay. All right, now you can smile. All right, smile, Dylan. Oh, look at that boy. Look at that girl. Look at y'all. Family gang.
That was a party. I was a gang.
With the gang. Boy, you better gang that breakfast, fam. All right, listen. All right. So Parker, listen, the serve sandwich is really a delicacy in many hood environments. You get to take the bread, you put syrup on one side, right? Angel Mamas, preferably. On the other side, you use creamy peanut butter. If you like crunchy peanut butter, something's wrong with you. No, I'm playing. I ain't hate no crunchy peanut butter. I'm just playing. I'm not hating no crunchy peanut butter, right? So then what you do, Parker, is you have to finesse how you do the syrup because the syrup be moving, right? So you literally see, you could just put the peanut butter on, but that's not the fun part. The fun part is you got to take the syrup like this, and then when it start running, then you flip it over like that, and then you take the crust off, cut it in the middle, boom. Now you have a serve sandwich.
Nice.
Y'all, my daughter said nice. She really gonna try that junk. That's how she set up. That's how my daughter said she want to know. Dylan, now I don't want that. Nah.
Can I get those Yeezys?
Excuse me, what?
I want Yeezys. And I wonder, Marcus, you have some. I'm wondering where they are.
Well, ask Merker.
Thank everybody for sharing that video, man. If you shared the video this morning, you are the real MVP. It is Women Crush Wednesday. If you are a young lady and you shared the video, your man is going to be very romantic and nice to you today. If you are a fella, she going to get you together. Parker. Oh, there you go. Listen, guys, my kids know the romantic music, Parker. Early in the morning, Women Crush Wednesday. Can you please give everybody the romantic music? Please, me and Dylan will help you.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. That's what you get for sharing the video. That is what you get for sharing the video. Somebody gonna bless you.
Woman Crush Wednesday.
Did you say hello to all the women, Dylan? Did you say hello?
Hello to all the women.
The boy, don't talk to no girls like that. It's gonna be tough for you, big fella.
How you doing?
Yeah, you gotta let me see how you. So when them little girls be talking to you at recess, come use my mic. How do you talk to them little girls and they be trying to talk to you at recess? Let me hear. Let me see what you be doing.
Peace out.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You ain't been bothering no girl.
I just be with my clan.
You be with your clan.
Wait, hold on.
You got a clan.
Yeah, I got a clan.
We got something
Clan
up in
friend.
Instagram.
Oh, Lord help us. Okay. All right, cool, for sure.
Clan.
All right. Y'all about to be a part of the breakfast clan.
Yes.
All right, go put shoes on. Be sure everything is washed, brushed. Y'all give me my kiss now before y'all eat. Cause I know y'all brushed y'all teeth. Wait. You brush your teeth, right, bro?
I did.
Why you had to think about it, bro? Oh man, that boy's finna lie and kiss me in my face, man. Listen, you brush your teeth?
Yep.
Let me smell. You lying? You ain't even breathe. You ain't even breathe. That's how you know they lying. They ain't even breathe. I said, let me smell. She said she's open her mouth.
I let you. Never mind.
All right,
No.
come on, get my kisses, just in case. You gave me a kiss in the back. Thank you. Be careful. Watch the lights. Watch the lights. This is a highly produced production. You can leave it open, there. That's fine. Okay, y'all. We finna run this exclusive real quick. Let me explain to y'all what happened. 4-piece in the biscuit. 4-piece in the biscuit. One time for my little brother Fred on him. This how this happened, y'all. I'm gonna be all the way honest and real with y'all, right? So whenever we drop the Believe in Yourself, man, so many people showed a lot of love, right? And everybody's like, man, you tripping, Kiati, man, what's up with the flows and this and that, right? So what we ended up doing, Sunday, I jumped on live. I'm like, hey, we finna get ready to go do brunch at Live Oak, and Fred on him, super producer Fred on him, jumped on the live. So I told Fred on Sunday, I said, hey, Fred, say Friday, man, you gonna drop a project, and we're gonna call that thing 4-piece in the biscuit. 4-piece in the biscuit. What 4-piece in the biscuit is, we're gonna give them 4 freestyles and 1 bonus song, right? That's what I told them. That's how I told them.
Fries and chicken with a side of biscuits.
Where did he come from, y'all? He really was supposed to be gone by now, y'all. How did he just pop back up like that? Somebody pray for that kid. That was one of them. Remember when we were growing up, before you got a whooping, how your mom and them would be like, girl, hold up. Let me put the phone down. And then you'll get a whole whooping while somebody was on hold. Then your parents would jump back on the phone like nothing happened. That was one of those. I have no clue what just happened. I had to call my technical director downstairs and figure out what happened. She said the whole Wi-Fi just unplugged. Y'all know what that is? That's the devil. Man, that's ugly. We back though. Thank y'all for sticking around. Y'all really live in peace. All right, man. Now I gotta share the video again. I gotta do all that. God dog. I work real quick, man. Yo, in this thing, the AM. I feel like I should have did the intro again. Huh? Nah, let's do it. We got this exclusive. That's what we got, y'all. We've been in the lab working. We've been cooking up. So Sunday, jumped on live. I told Fred, I said, hey Fred, bro, let's get us a song in. Matter of fact, let's do us a project. Fred said, all right, cool. So we didn't have not one song today. Nothing was done. And we ended up getting in there last night and everything is done. One time for Black Horse, Steve-O, I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, it was real, man. Got a chance to knock out 4 songs last night. And so I'm gonna let you guys pick which song we're gonna play real quick. Now, this is gonna sound funny, but I'm serious about this when I say this. What I don't want to offend my vegans. I don't want to offend none of my vegans out there. If you're a vegan, we're talking about vegan chicken. I'm sorry. Vegan chicken. I don't know where y'all start at, but me, last night we had a whole debate about which piece of chicken you start with whenever you get the 4-piece. Those are the kind of debates we have inside the studio when no one smokes or drinks. Yeah. Good morning, Jim. Yeah, we was just wondering. I don't know how y'all rock. We was just wondering, right? So again, hey, big shout out everybody on IG. We back. Finna do this exclusive. I got some flavor that's gonna drop on Friday. Literally, y'all, we didn't have anything. Shout out Benji Beamer. He came last night. There's no artwork, nothing. We got everything shot and recorded yesterday, and it's supposed to drop on Friday. Nothing but like all my flows and stuff that we never put out. All of this is unreleased. You haven't heard any of it yet. So thank everybody that just reshared the video. I appreciate you guys. Let's go. Somebody, y'all drop a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, Shedrick said he's starting with that drumstick. This is about to get interesting, y'all. Boys is starting with the drumstick. I don't think I'm gonna start with that drumstick, big fella. I don't think I'm maybe wing, maybe. Good morning. Patrice 4. Okay, that was the last song I recorded. That's Screwhouse. If the number 4 is coming, then Screwhouse. Number 1 is the intro. Bree gonna start with that wing. Patrice gonna start with that thigh. That thigh, yeah. Okay. What's up, IG? All right, Casey say 4. Chad say 4. That's Screwhouse. Nita say 3. That is, which one is 3? 3. I see the 3s. All right, so right now it's a battle of 3 and 4. What was the name of song number 3? Song number 3 was Freestyle Friday. Song number 4 was Screwhouse. Song number 1 was the intro, and song number 2 was Odyssey. What's going on this morning? Good old morning. All right, so 4. All right, I'm seeing 4s. I think I see the 4s. Okay. All right, we finna drop that exclusive. If you're on Instagram, man. Nikki, you didn't miss it. 4. Okay, Screw House. Okay. All right, we're gonna world premiere Screw House on the AM Wake Up Show. On the AM Wake Up Show. If you watch it on IG, if you want to hear it's dropping Friday. All right. Everybody talking about the freestyles, the flows. It's dropping this Friday. Jump on Facebook or YouTube right now. If you don't have Facebook, get on YouTube, search Hard Body Kiati. Instagram. See, we want to hang up on y'all. All right, here we go. Let me see. All right, let me see. Let me see what I got for y'all today. All right, so number 4 is Screw House. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what we looking like. That's right. Sorry, guys. Let me make sure this is turned on. Oh, you know what? I forgot. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Screw her. Yeah, the biggest. 4 piece and a biscuit. I want to take him on a trip. Let's go. I think I'ma take it back to Screw House. Yeah, Screw House. Screw House. Got it feeling like it's 1992. Nah, 1992. Nah, 1992. Nah. I think I'ma take it back to Screw House. Yeah, Screw House. Screw House. Got it feeling like it's 1992. Nah, 1992. Nah, 1992. Nah. See my. I couldn't let y'all get that. I couldn't let y'all get that. Couldn't let y'all get that whole thing, nah. Couldn't let y'all get that whole thing, nah. Wait a minute, man. Yeah, man. Couldn't give him the whole load, boy. Yeah, man. You know, man. Fred is hard, y'all. Fred is hard. Fred is hard, man. 4 piece in the biscuit. He said at least half. He said at least half. He said at least half. All right. All right. Let's go. I think I'ma take it back to Screw House. Yeah, Screw House. Screw House. Got it feeling like it's 1992. Nah, 1992. Nah, 1992. Nah. I think I'ma take it back to Screw House. Yeah, Screw House. Screw House. Got it feeling like it's 1992. Nah, 1992. Nah, 1992. Nah. See my blaze chopped like a barber. My bay wet like a harbor. My beam red like them rockets. Them diamonds blue like a Dodger. Car door open like garages. Up and down with a button. Top leave all of a sudden. I'm with Lil' KP, my cousin. Walked away from my job. Got the whole city buzzing. I feel on top of the world. See, I started from nothing. Pull up foreign Andre Agassi. Guess that's why they mad at me. I ain't make it happen overnight. This was gradually. Fred, slow it down. I got something to say. If you ain't growing with me, please stay out the way. Wake up every morning, take a minute to pray. Then I check my bank app cause it's time to get paid. Then make my buzz. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I had to stop. Whoa. Wait a minute. I had to stop that thing. Man. Had to stop that thing, man. And I wake my wife up because it's, you know, married people stuff. You know, got my kid. Probably watching this show right now. Oops. My bad. Daddy got some splaining to do. All right, all right, man. You know, no, for real. No, for real. Then I wake my wife up. You know, real married people stuff. You know, boys gotta see. Boys ain't really talking that married life. I'm on there talking that married life, y'all. Y'all got one more. Y'all got one more. 1, 2, or 3. Just it's gonna be a little snip. We got the intro. We got Freestyle Friday, and we got Baller. The intro is number 1. I think Baller is number 2. And then I think no. I think Freestyle Friday is 2, and then Baller number 3. 2, Freestyle Friday. Okay. Just a little snip, okay?
So Craig, you gonna still have a party tonight?
I don't know. So what we gonna do, man?
Yeah. I'm back up in the studio, kicking flows, it's awesome, I'm flossing. Big body tipping down to Austin, always. My body yaddy, I've been a problem, I'm problematic. Plus I'm rolling with the monsters, killing the flow like Jeffrey Dahmer or Kurt Cobain. Drink up in my cup like it's Kurt Cobain's. 610 loop in the purple thing, with the screens falling down on me like Urkel Maine. I told Fred I love every day like Friday. I got all kind of thoughts up in my 5-head work, all kind of cars up in the driveway. OG, really living life having my way. I'm with Balenciaga Brown, out for a night up on the town. She mixed the juice in with the brown. Sips, now it's going down like Young Jack. Gun up in my lap in the glove box, pow. Gotta keep that for a Jack boy. I put me over, he said I'm shining hard for a black boy, man. Bands on bands like it's worth than a sterling. Racks on my wrist, they ain't never caught me serving. Whoever on top heard hard body Fred from the drop, boy, I better got nervous. Playing with the words like Tetris. 25 letters on my dresser. Yes, sir. I've been busy at the radio station, boys better count their blessings. I'm in a whole nother dimension, Twilight Zone when I turn my mic on. James.
All right, let me stop. Let's get that out. Let's stop. We did all this in one night. Later probably about like 3 hours. We just went in that thing and cooked up. By like 3 hours. About like 3 hours, boys went in there and got busy. Went in there and got to work a little bit. Fred is a fool for that beat. I heard that Friday beat and said, okay. We had to rub over the doom, 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 doom. I said, all right, yeah, give me that. Y'all, here go the crazy thing, man. I didn't listen. I promise to God, Fred, all of the beats are the beats Fred sent. I didn't ask for anything extra. Fred sent the music and I was just like, let's rock. Let's go. For real. Fred was like, let's go. Bro sent, that's what he sent, man. Bro sent. I just did whatever he sent, man. We was on some real let's just get in there and let's just commute, man. That's what that's what we be on. Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah. Where you at, little bro? There you go. Yeah. I remember one time I was in the studio with Pimp C, right? He did all his own echoes. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Yeah. I used to want to be a baller. I always wanted to try that one time. I used to want to be a baller. Okay, I used to wanna be a baller. Baby, want that Frenchie with the diamonds on the collar. Pull up, breaking boys, I put them blades on that Impala. Next long gas, an antelope. Break fruit every morning, thinking mango, kiwi, cantaloupe. Turkey, bacon, eggs. Use that thing that's on your head before you think between your legs. Keep some conversation that's gonna get you to that bread, girl. Get money. Went and bought a dope house, split money. Invest 20, now you making rent money. Try to do that once a month, that's big money. Okay, that's music to my ears like Frankie Beverly Mays. Y'all trying to be popular, I'd rather be paid. 1814 Cardinal Drive, yeah, that's where we stay. Shoes up out of Wallet World, couldn't give me no J's. Lauren, Sharon, and Tanisha, can't forget about Zay. Word to Mama K, been grinding since the 6th grade. I was up in class.
Man, for real. For real, boys working. It's all in one night. Boys was really working, man. Oh, PSA. No cuss words either. No cuss words. We just got in that thing, just, you know. And then for real, really wanted to go through that thing and just really make some, you know, some. I figured, man, if you say some things in a rap, you really could give somebody some game for real. You know what I'm saying? You really could give somebody some game as long as you like make it, as long as you vibe it out. You know what I'm saying? Get money. Went and bought a dope house, flip money. Invest 20, now you making rent money. Try to do that once a month, that's big money. Somebody gonna get that. It went over somebody's head. It went over somebody's head. You know, the dope houses, that be them houses that's ran down, and you got to go get them things from that auction, right? So whenever you go and get, you go and buy the dope house, right? That's flip money, because we invest in houses, we flip those things. You see what I'm saying? Invest 20, you got to renovate the house, rebuild it up, because that's what they doing when they gentrifying. They running the value down, and then they going to buy the house, and then they rebuilding the house and fixing the house, and then now you can go live in the house, but they're going to charge you 3 or 4 times whatever they did, and they only invested about $10, $15, $20,000 into these homes a lot of times. When they bought a dope house, flip money. Invest 20, now you making rent money. That's gonna go over somebody here. Somebody gonna listen to this in a minute. They can be like, "Oh, okay. Oh, this is what bro's saying. Okay." Yeah, somebody gonna get it. Try to do that once a month. That's big money. Yeah. If you keep on, yeah, once a month, let's go get us a house that they selling down here on the auction, and we're gonna flip and invest. And now okay. Yeah, you just gotta slide the business. You gotta slide the business in there. You see what I'm saying? It has to be somebody gonna be riding in a freestyle, and they gonna be like, somebody said, "What's the name of the artist?" That was my music. That was me. I ain't say my name. Yeah. I figure if you put some game inside of a rap, boys will learn that. Boys will learn that. They'll be like, "Oh, okay. Wait a minute, bro said I can go get money, go buy a dope house, flip money. It's 29 making rent money. If I do that once a month, that's big money." Oh, they're gonna be like, "Oh." That's music to my ears, Frankie Beverly Mays. Y'all trying to be popular, I'd rather be paid. 1814 Cardinal Drive, that's where we stayed. Lauren, Sharon, and Tanisha, can't forget about Zay. That's real. Zay, my little brother. Zay, my youngest brother. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Whole lot of family stuff going on. Whole lot of family stuff going on. Shout out to Mama Brown. Hey, Mama. Good morning, Mama. Hope you feeling better, Mama. We love you, Mama. Yeah. Yeah, a whole lot of that, man. Whole lot of that. We going, man. I say, man, I just want, right now we experiment with this music. I say, man, I'm not killing not one person. I ain't sold no dope in none of this, man. We just gonna keep on being positive, and just we're gonna sneak the positivity on them. We're gonna sneak, and we're gonna keep it Houston. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. And we're gonna keep it Houston on these boys. Folk in the biscuit this Friday. 4-piece in the biscuit this Friday. Oh yeah, then we still got the biscuit. We didn't even get to the biscuits. We didn't even get to the extra. Might throw a little honey in that thing too. Getting y'all ready, man. Real relationship goes to Brother Royce F. Robinson, my actual real life marriage coach. Good brother, man. If you married, engaged in a relationship, single, man, we finna give y'all some news that you can use this morning, man. I really rock with this brother. Somebody talking about play the other one. Play the other one. Snippet, just a little piece. Just a little piece. Just a little piece.
Wait, wait.
4 pieces of biscuit. The biggest you know.
So that intro make you feel like something to happen, man. That intro make you feel like something to happen, man.
Wait.
4 pieces of biscuit.
Greatest monster.
The biggest you know.
Okay, I started from the bottom like a flow. Live from the city where they tipping on them foes. If she try to holler, tell her hit me on the low. On the low, hit me on the low. Okay, I started from the bottom like a flow. Live from the city where they tipping on them foes. If she try to holler, tell her hit me on the low. On the low, on my number 281-330.
When she call, I say who? Acting like my shoes. Soulless HTX, Nando got me brand new. Keep banana clip in case you get lost in the zoo. I told Walker every night, Daddy coming home to you. And I keep my word like it's my last dollar. Money and the power. In the 4th largest city, but the world is ours. Life is sweet, but they face be sour. Don't try me, can't be no coward. 4 stars like Colin Powell. Thinking of a master plan, but no slavery reference. Ain't on another man, that's how you miss your bliss. True. Took that loss and turned it to a lesson. I'm thankful every day without that cornbread dress. My baby cornbread fit, I met her on the west. Worth to Sister Mary Clarence, Lord, know I'm blessed. I fight demons in my dream, I'm talking pay-per-view. Before I click on you, I'm thinking, what will Yahweh say or do? Call me D-Hop, caught a play or two. Like Rome, I'm player 2. Got land in Himalaya too. I'm in that Honda, I'm valeting too. We both gon' pull up clean, but I'm clean and I say paper too. Pocket full of money, yeah, you still lame. Changed my state of mind, but I ain't never changed. I made investments, see I can't complain. Inside your brain you thinking whole lane, I'm thinking plain. Bought that bust down rolling, next watch man, I'm thinking plain. Take that 20, start a business, now I'm giving game. Set up prayer, ask God don't say my mama name. 2020 been insane. Okay,
I started from the bottom like a flow. Live from the city where they tipping on them foes. If she try,
Get that thing Houston. Get the thing Houston on them boys, man. Smooth that thing out. You know, boys is really, you know, just grinding. We're just grinding, man. Just grinding. And wake up show. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Big shout out to everybody headed to work. If you're headed to work right now, I need you guys to have a great day today. Have a great day today, man. We still getting you ready, Brother Royce Robinson. Checking in. Let me see. Here shortly. If you're in a relationship, a real relationship. A real relationship. And you've been with that person for quite some time. And by these new standards, quite some time could be a year, 2 years. I don't know. I don't know how y'all relationship set up. Let me know how long y'all have been together. If you've been in a relationship, in the comments, put how long you and that person have been together. Women Crush Wednesday. Definitely got to hold it down for the women's. Shout out IG. IG tuned in. So what up, IG? What up, IG? 11 years. Miss Jackson said 11 years. Man, 11. 9 years. Okay. 8 going on 9. More than 7. 6 years. 9 years. 5 years. 5 years. Krista say she's looking for. She say, look, can I get in the game? I'm on the bench, coach. 8 years. They're getting married in 2022 to make a decade. That's almost how we did it. Tanya been together 5 years. I think anytime you've been in a relationship more than a few years, you really get to see, ooh, Tina say 18 years married. Okay, Pastor Royce in the 20s. That seemed like a lot. All right, Shedrick say he's single. Okay, cool. Single people, we finna give y'all some game y'all could use too. Kwame been together 6 years. Crystal 8 years. Tina 5 years. 1 year of marriage. Okay. Okay. I think time you've been in a relationship for oh man, cool. I just got the text y'all from Boosie Camp. He said that they are good. One time for Boosie Badass. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. 18 years, 2 years divorced. Audra, I be reading your comments sometime. No, I'm playing. I ain't gonna do you like that, Audra. Baby, whenever you come upstairs, can you bring my hoodie? Can you bring my blue hoodie, but just grab it by the hood? Okay. Yeah, man, I think one thing about it is whenever you get into these relationships, man, especially that you've been in for a long time, it's almost like getting an oil change on the car. A lot of time you ride your car, and your car give you some amazing service, but after a certain amount of miles, man, you really should go get a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's kind of like what Brother Royce does whenever we sit down and talk about our relationships. You know what I'm saying? For real. So for people that have been together, I don't know how many of you guys go take coaching or counseling or whatever you would like to call it or refer to it as. But for me, man, it's just one of those things that I found to be very helpful. I think in a lot of situations, especially in our community, and when I say our community, I mean the Black community, the African community, we've been trained and conditioned at a very, very young age, a very, very, very young age. Keep that family business in this house, right? So if something go down, it'd be other stuff going on, and boys really be on some stuff like, nah, man, keep that in here. Nah, say, bro. I know some terrible things going on, but you don't take that outside this house. A lot of time that advice came from Big Mama too. You know what I'm saying? Whenever it really got, and I guess, and I don't know if this is a good thing to say, but I guess the advice came from Big Mama because in some cases, Papa wasn't there for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Whether that was death, incarceration, bro had tipped out, he was a Rolling Stone, whatever the case may be. A lot of time in my mind, I remember seeing the Big Mamas in a lot of scenario give that advice. You know Uncle Jesse is pedophile. You know that such and such is a murderer, whatever, keep that in this house. We know they got problems, but that ain't for the world. That's for us. And a lot of time we internalize that advice and we never say anything, even whenever we do get into situations where we can go get the help that we need. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Unforgettable Poison. She said, how can they get the hoodie that I had on yesterday? The hoodie is on repthecitybrand.com. Appreciate all that support, everybody that's been supporting repthecitybrand.com. For real, we appreciate that. So again, man, real talk. I think a lot of times for us, especially in our community, man, we've been trained and conditioned that whenever things go down, just, keep it in the house. Which on the cool, if you really think about it, that really is a big part of the no snitching stuff too. Like things that go on inside of the hood, they should just stay inside the hood. Now, I'm gonna agree with that. Like at the end of the day, man, being real is real. Things that don't have nothing to do with you outside of your house, stay out of that. For real. A lot of you young brothers out here, living that life. There's things that come with that life. And if you live in that life, you probably want to be sure that you understand what come with that. Real. I know that might have been the correct thing to say, but that's the real thing to say, for real. So again, we start out them streets, you know what I'm saying? For real. Gang bang, all that. Yes, God brought us a very long way. Yes, true. But I think that by growing up like that, it definitely taught me a lot about morals, about being a stand-up guy, about how to handle certain situations. And that's why even now, the way that I move, when we move a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So again, for the young brothers who are, out there like that, y'all please be safe and understand that there's things that come with that. Now, inside your home, when things would go on, Big Mama said, hey, don't go tell nobody, y'all. Shh. Protect Uncle Jesse. Protect man. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of us, man, we internalize those things, and whenever we do in the situations where now we're in relationships, now we're trying to build these families, now we're trying to grow our seed, and now we're trying to be fruitful. Whenever we run into the problems, it's almost like going to the mechanic. You have these problems, but when your car breaks down, now you don't have the tools to fix your problems because now you're on the side of the road. AAA don't come out there where you at. The zone that you in, AAA not coming to. I'll just be funny because I told that's what I be telling Dylan. Grab that, but be careful how you grab that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the world famous, the world renowned. You might call him brother. Some people call him a man of God. He is. Singer-songwriter. World renowned. Not only is he my marriage coach, he is a renowned relationship expert. Oh, Spoil Latina, good morning. Oh, y'all heard that? Let me bring this brother onto the show. Give it up this morning, brother F. Robinson. Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, the wife has officially joined the show this morning. Hey, baby.
Good morning.
Women Crush Wednesday, you looking good. That ponytail, brother Royce, you ain't never seen him with that ponytail.
Oh my. Oh my.
Watch how you swing that thing now. Watch that thing.
Wow. Good morning, man. How you doing?
I'm good, brother Royce. Good morning. Good morning,
Miss Shamika.
Good morning, brother Royce. How are you?
Doing fine, ma'am. How about yourself?
I'm great. Trying to get it together. These kids were
Oh man. I know.
No, Dylan will call you quick, brother Royce.
Oh yeah.
Whenever me and Mika be debating, we don't argue. Real talk. All these years, we really don't argue, especially not in front of the kids. When we get to debate, right. Dylan, call brother Royce.
I'm about to call brother Royce. He told me that the other day. be serious about that.
Train the children up early. Train the children up early to reach out for help when help is needed. Don't keep all that mess in the house. Tell them, train them early to reach out for help.
The relationships out here, right? If y'all are watching on Instagram, we're streaming live on Facebook and we streaming live on YouTube, so you can actually look at the whole setup. Y'all can hear my wife, y'all can't see my wife. You can hear Brother Royce, you cannot see Brother Royce. So whenever you jump on the live, you can see my wife, you can see Brother Royce. So then that way y'all will be into the show. And then when you comment, we can definitely add you up on the screen as well. Adding your comment is how you get added to the show. Now, Brother Royce, since we got you on him, You know what that is though? That's whenever you talk about helping relationships and stuff like that. That's whenever you start having them kind of problems. Talk about helping relationships, you're gonna start having all kind of technical difficulties. That's all that is, Brother Russ. They don't want to see us help these relationships this morning. They don't want to see somebody get that help that they need. That's cool though. We're gonna keep on the live.
Amen. Man, that's how it is. They don't want us to get no help. Man, I'm trying to make sure we share this thing, man, so folks can join in with us on the other side. But we're glad to be here this morning, man. Absolutely.
Hey, here we go. While you doing that, here we go. Baby, you ready? All right, here we go. And now, a word from our sponsors.
SiennaSauce.com. Save 10% with the code AMWakeUp. I just got hit.com. Hit and hurt. Call 800 I got hit. RepTheCityBrand.com. Shop online right now. Let's go.
And again, if you need couples coaching, married at crossoverbf.com. The man, the myth, the relationship expert, the brother that's still going to school to get, he wants some more. He done got some to go. Now he's going to get some more. Brother Royce F. Robinson.
Right on.
Real relationship goals. Going down, Monday and Wednesday, we like to get it in. Brother Royce, before you jumped on, we literally were just talking about, how in our community, a lot of time when problems happen, we don't go get help. We keep the problem inside the house, especially inside of our relationships. Yeah. And that's definitely how, we wanted to bring that up this morning. And man, why is it like that with us, Brother Royce? Why in these relationships, especially inside the home, we don't go get the help as far as sitting down talking to people or whatever the case may be?
Well, unfortunately, it's passed down through generations. From one generation to the next, it's kind of like that's the way it is. You don't let anybody know what's going on, and some of it I think goes back to our ancestors. To be honest with you, in terms of being here and the whole slavery thing, and we kind of got these problems in the house. We can't let massa know what's going on in here because it's going to cost us something. And I can't say I can put pen to paper to that, but I do know that that's where some of our issues come from in terms of keeping things in house and not reaching out to get help, because reaching out to get help has cost us before. And then that's another thing. It's kind of like having a bad experience at a restaurant. Once you had a bad experience, you don't go back. somebody somewhere at some point in time call themselves trusting somebody with their personal information, trusting somebody to let them come into their inner circle and be informed about some personal stuff, and it cost them. They wind up losing the relationship as opposed to keeping it. Real talk. There's some husband lost his wife to a dude he was talking to about his marriage. Some wife lost her husband due to some woman that she was confiding in about her marriage. And so because it got mishandled in that situation, we don't want to reach out for help. And so it's not just about reaching out for help, it's about reaching out to the right help. And then the question might be, how do you know when you got that right help? And I think there are things that you could do to kind of ward off those kind of situations. But you make sure you're getting professional help, man. Make sure you're getting help from somebody from the spiritual context, from the biblical context, is the way we're gonna frame it. But yeah, so keeping it in, man, it comes from several things. It's generational, and it comes from some previous hurts where it didn't go so well.
Let me ask you a question, Brother Royce, because a lot of times we like to be topical, especially with our people that are on here. You got headphones? You got the headphones on, Brother Royce? What you doing over there?
I do not, man. My fault. When I was touching something and I think it was making too much noise.
Oh no! Okay, I said, wait a minute. So, with us, what I've learned, especially during this time, 2020 has been a real year for a lot of us. To the point that if you think about certain relationships, sometimes people don't know how to support they better have or the person they in a relationship with whenever they're going through a hardship. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that can be hard to deal with. If you think about the landscape of what our community and what our city has gone through, even now, COVID numbers are up at even higher all around the country. And if you stop and you think about what's really going on, it's almost to the effect that you're already dealing with a pandemic, you're dealing with financial stress, and now I got to deal with the stress inside the house because I don't understand how to support my husband. He done lost his job. Now he mad, he angry, he running around cussing at me and the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's going through, hardships right now. And so if it's anybody out there that's going through some of these things, and the real part about it is both people in the relationship are affected. Anytime you go through a hardship, it doesn't affect one person and not affect the other person. You know what I'm saying? So how do you get to the point to where you can kind of help people get through some of those hardships?
Man, I think first of all, you gotta leave the door open for them to tell you how they can be helped. One of the things that we try to encourage couples on, every time your spouse come talk to you about an issue, it ain't for you to fix it. So you kind of got to invite into that situation. So we am I getting you getting feedback on that end over there, echoing? You good?
A little bit. We can hear you though. I hear you clear.
So we talk about being invited into a situation. So if my wife is going through something, I don't just try to jump in there and fix it. First of all, I'm there for her to be able to kind of get that stuff out and just be a listening ear. And ask a simple question, 4 simple words: how can I help? How can I help? How can I help? And that kind of lets them know that you're there, first of all. So your presence, you've established some presence, and then you've let them know that you're willing to participate in the situation. So first you got my presence, now you got my participation if you so choose to have it. And then I can start supporting you in various ways. And now I'm gonna throw this in for all of our listeners. Y'all know how we're built and what our foundation is. You can always pray for your spouse when you can't do nothing else. You can always be praying for them. Yeah. But I think establishing that presence and then moving towards participation and helping them deal with that. Men, particularly ladies, men's pride is on the line all the time, especially African American men, because we got all of this history. We got all of this history where we were, beat up on, dogged out, hung, We were told we were not men. We couldn't look another white man in the eyes. So our pride is always going to be an issue. But and so you got to be real careful in how you support us. And that's, I hate to say that, but that's the truth. In some cases, not all. But I think it's also important for this. If I need help from my wife, I've got to let her help me. I've got to let her help me. So when your question was, how do we show that support? I talked about being present. I talked about then being participating in the process. But I've got to also be willing to let her help me, willing to let her love me, willing to let her, share in my pain and be a part of my healing process. And that's something that we're not always good at. We're not always good at it. Some of us, and it could be male or female. We don't want you to deal with it. I got this. As if that makes you, some Superman or Superwoman, or makes you less than if you allow them to help you. And sometimes that can delay the healing process in that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, Brother Royce. We just went through that. We just went through that. See, I'm holding my wife hand. We just went through that here recently.
She's not getting a hint.
We just went through that here recently. We're talking about struggling and not letting your wife help. We went to the grocery store, Brother Royce.
Oh.
And it was about 20 bags. Brother Royce, she asked, "You want me to get something?" I said, "No." Brother Royce, I had all the bags. Should I have let her help me, Brother Royce? Maybe, Brother Royce. Possibly, Brother Royce. I should have, but you know what I told her? She said, "Baby, you sure?" I said, "No." Brother Royce, I had a bag under my chin. I had a bag up here like this. I had about 20 bags, Brother Royce. But we made it in the house. When I made it in the house, she's sitting there kind of looking like this. I should have let her help me, Brother Royce. That's
that pride that was on the line, Shamika. That pride.
What? These little bags? Watch out now. Let me show you how, girl. Let me show you what I do for you. You don't have to worry about nothing when I'm getting the groceries out the car. Boy, Brother Royce, arms was so.
Amen. That Ashley say back to the vulnerability, back to being vulnerable. Now, hey, listen, when you're in a relationship, man, you are being vulnerable. You are being vulnerable. That person that you're in that relationship with, in that marriage with, hopefully soon to be marriage, when you're in that, man, they're going to know things and see things that nobody else will. Nobody else will. What's going on, Yolanda Richard? That's crossover in the house. Yeah. Miss who's that? Miss Tanya Charlotte. She's a faithful listener. Good morning, Miss Tanya. But yeah, man. So when you're in a relationship, you're gonna be vulnerable. My wife will know things and see things that nobody else will know and see, and the same for me with her. And so we both are going to be vulnerable with each other. But that's why we got into this relationship, so we could relax, be vulnerable, and as the Bible says, we could be naked and unashamed. That's what the Bible literally means in the book of Genesis when it talks about how the husband and wife came together. They were both naked and they were unashamed. I have nothing to hide from you. I'm not trying to hide my pride. I'm not trying to hide my hurts. I'm not trying to hide my wounds. I'm showing you everything that I have going on. You got all my blemishes. You see all my dents, all my wrinkles. You see all of that in me. Yeah. I said it.
Back fat. You gonna see
back
fat. And I'm not ashamed.
Amen. You get to see all that, man. You get to see all of that, all of it. And but that's what makes marriage so beautiful, man. That you can be around somebody that you don't have to wear a mask. We're in this pandemic right now. We're in this pandemic, and we got to wear masks. Amen.
Amen.
There are people that's been wearing masks. There are people that's been wearing masks in their marriage long before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a sad thing, man. They've been wearing masks long before the pandemic in their marriage.
Wait a minute. Did you just say, wait a minute, I found me a tap. Wait a minute, Lord. Did you just say that there are people that even when they get home, they can't take that mask off?
Can't take the mask off, brother. Can't take the mask off. They take off the top layer and leave the second. They take off the top. Hey, baby, how was your day? Oh, it was good. I'm good. I'm fine. Hey, babe, is there, you okay? Yeah. No. I'm good. That's that mask. They got that mask on. They got that mask up. But here's what I want to say. I want to be careful in this. If your spouse is wearing a mask, is it because of their pride, or is it because they've tried to get naked in front of you before and you got them? You're the one that cost them. You're the one that where they had to pay a price for taking off their mask. They thought they could be vulnerable, and you came in and got them. You called your husband a punk and told him he need to man up. You called your wife sorry and all of that and told her she was no good, trifling like her mama. Did your spouse try to take off their mask and you the one that got them? You the one infected them with a virus. Is that your virus? Hey, listen.
Whoa, brother.
We there now.
Brother Royce, you hitting it.
Oh, gee, we just started the show.
Listen, here it is, Kiati. Is your spouse suffering from COVID, or is your spouse suffering from what you did?
Oh, I gotta go.
Come on, man.
Wait.
Come on, man.
You better come with them bars.
That's it, man.
I'm glad this is a good Christian-based show. Because I thought he was going to say something else. I say, "Oh, Brother Royce, is your spouse covering from COVID or yo?" I was like, "Whoa, Brother Royce."
That would have been his version.
Yeah. That was, I'm glad we here, Shamika. I'm glad we on here so we can keep.
But that was good. That was good,
man.
That's all. Yeah.
Man, it is nothing worse than being yourself and you take the ammunition out of the gun and somebody else pick the ammunition up and shoot you with it. Somebody that's supposed to be on your team. It's nothing worse than saying, "Hey, man, baby, this is how I feel. I'm going through this or that." And then whenever it's stress inside the relationship and it's pressure, they take the same ammunition you took out. You tired of holding these bullets. You take the bullets out. They pick it right up and turn around and shoot you with it.
Yes, sir.
Like, baby, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been having a problem. I've been trying to stop watching this porn, this and that. Boom, baby. I'm so proud of you for telling me that. Then you get an argument. All that porn you're watching, that's probably why you.
Yeah, man.
I thought we was. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't never had no money, y'all. It seemed like, man, I work super hard. By the time the first get hit, before 15 get hit, man, all the money gone. You get into it with your broke self. That's why you don't never got no money.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I want to do more for my kids. But you a sorry daddy. That's the.
Right. Yes, sir.
I thought we was talking about, just talking. And anytime you take stuff like that and people give you the rawness, the honesty that we say we need and we want, you take it and you turn around and use it against them, and you wonder why they don't open up to you, or why when you ask them what's wrong. And then too, we got to be careful how we react when people do tell us, because a lot of time people will say stuff and read your body language. Your words may not say nothing, but when you tell people something, Brother Royce, and you be like, "Yo, I'm going there," and they be like,
Yeah.
So now they, dang, well, I told my, okay, God, well, I guess I can't talk to her like that, because I see her when I'm coming to her to be open and honest. I'm watching the facial reaction. I'm watching the body, or, baby, can I tell you about my day today? Go on, tell me.
Yeah. No attention.
Yeah, you're right, baby. Wait a minute. They just said this DM popping. Y'all check the group chat. Yeah, I'm listening, baby. Dog, I'm trying to tell you what's going on, and when I'm trying to be honest and open with you, you're not tapped into what we saying. You know, a lot of time when you come to people, especially when they saying stuff like "I feel" or "Hey, I need," whenever they saying words like that, like feelings, or telling you what they need, you got to pay attention to that. You get at a different level of respect, especially inside a relationship, because that's how things get messed up. Somebody tell you what they need, and you listening to it like it's a want. You can't listen to that want, and it's a need. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, there'd be a lot of it. Just however, whenever they do bring it to you, you gotta, don't you help them take that mask off, man. They've been had on the mask for 8 hours, 9 hours out here. They get home, they ready to take that mask off. Hopefully.
Yeah, and I was going to mention that earlier, Kiara. I'm glad you said that. They've been wearing a mask at work. You know what I mean? Many of them wear a mask around their friends, unfortunately. And so they've been wearing a mask walking down the street in public. Because they walk especially during this racial tension stuff. That we got going on right now. They've been wearing masks and that. So when they get home, that should be the place where they get to be themselves and be real. And unfortunately, you talked about how they use your stuff against you. It's like, I want to be vulnerable, or I have been vulnerable with you, and then I want to show my my pain and my scars, and then when you and I get into it, you use that against me. Shout out to all of our military folks. We just celebrated Veterans Day last week. In the military, Kiati, there's a such thing as called friendly fire. Friendly fire. It happens more often than you probably think. It's when bullets are going everywhere and you get hit, and then they take you and they pull that bullet out, and they find out, oh man, this is one of ours. I mean, you got shot by one of your own people. And that's what happens in marriages and in relationships too often. We get hit by friendly fire. It ain't. We didn't get shot from somebody outside. We got shot in the back. We got hit by one of our own bullets. And so that's what we can't have, man. You got to allow your spouse to get vulnerable. Shout out to brother Artis Wilson over there. He said Kiata got so you got it upgraded, man. I got him over here on I'm doing a watch party over here on this side, so I just want to shout out my brother Artis Wilson. But that's what it is, man.
Bible Shield family tuning in this morning. Good morning, guys.
Amen. We get shot by that friendly fire, Kiati, man. So that's what's hard in marriages and in relationship a lot of times, getting shot by that friendly fire.
So a lot of time whenever we talk about supporting through a hardship, Brother Royce, I feel like that we've been conditioned. If my wife says, baby, I have a life-threatening disease, I'm sick, I'm gonna be there for that. I feel like for a lot of people, they feel conditioned that if you go through something to a certain extent, I'm gonna be there for you, because again, you're going through a hardship. When we got married, we said sickness, health, better or worse, I got you. And that's let's call that a drastic scenario, right? Because it's a hardship. But what about the daily hardships that we go through in a relationship? Let's simplify that, because a lot of people, if we say something as drastic as that, they automatically gonna say, girl, I got you forever. I ain't never gonna, don't worry about that. I'm gonna hold you down. But what about the daily hardships that people go through, Brother Royce?
Yeah, man, that's crazy you brought that up, because we oftentimes can see stuff on the big stage and promise we'll be there for each other for that. It's even in our vows. It's even in Kiati, when I stood in front of you and Mika and said, do you, Kiati, take this woman for better or for worse? And then I turned to her and I read the same thing. Both of y'all said, oh yeah, I got that. Yeah. What I should have done was read a longer list. Will you fry his eggs? Will you cook his grits? Will you make sure, hey, will you make sure she got gas in the car? Will you make sure her oil is changed? Will you make sure I should have went down a longer list.
You got to add that in, because some people ain't, all we hearing is better or worse. You got to stretch it out a little bit, Brother Royce. You got to be
some people
small.
need layman's terms.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And so it's those small things. So don't wait till your spouse gets sick, before you start serving them and meeting their needs. If a glass of water, Do you know how long it's been since some folks just had a glass of water from their spouse?
Water is free.
Hey, Brother Royce, and you wonder why they outside thirsty.
My. Yeah, man. Yeah. So literally, instead of waiting for something big to happen, what you're really doing is in the interim, you're showing I'm gonna be there for something big because here I am for all these small things. All these small things. Man, one of the things that I'm gonna brag on my wife a little bit right now. One of the things my wife has tried to make it her habit to do, we call it having marriage pride, taking pride in her role as a wife, me taking pride in my role as a husband. You know, when I'm outside working in the yard or washing the car or something like that, I'll look up and I got an ice cold bottle of water. You know, it magically appeared. You know, that's because she was paying attention and she was like, no, I'm gonna get my man some water. You know?
I know that's right.
Come on, Sister Joe.
Yeah.
Raise that bar for us couple still trying to get in them 20s. Hey, let me tell you something real quick. We're gonna for the cause Quenisha. Right now, literally, we're gonna pray with you this morning, pray that you feel better. We understand that you know your seizures are giving you a hard time this morning. Definitely, y'all, please be sure y'all lift up Quenisha Williams. And let's be sure that we support and pray for and really lift her up. I know, see, on a lot of shows, they may not do it like that, but on this show, especially the people that's, you know, really waking up and rocking with us, we definitely appreciate you watching. And we definitely going to lift you up in prayer because that's the most important thing. A lot of time when we can't get to you, God can. So definitely we want to lift you up in prayer this morning. I pray that you're feeling better. I see that you definitely, you know, took time to make the comment. So hopefully you are feeling better. And thank you for keeping us in the loop. And we definitely going to lift you up in our prayers, man. Y'all be sure y'all show her some support in y'all prayer today. Definitely. Okay, Brother Royce, I got you. I seen that, and I just want to be sure I stop and highlighted that because stuff like that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So definitely everybody, we appreciate y'all, you know, for that support. I know I got a lot of my crossover Bible family on here. I don't know how some of y'all churches is set up. Boys have whole prayer conference calls at Crossover Bible Fellowship. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So again, we definitely want to be sure, Quenisha, you know that we with you. You know what I'm saying? And we're not just saying that. People definitely sending their love and support wherever you at this morning. So definitely wanted to stop and just put that out there. Okay, Brother Royce. We're on a relationship. We talking about how we help people get past some of the small things. We talking about whenever we getting together, you know, we understand that it's a problem and we understand that, okay, man, I need some things that I feel like, you know, I'm not getting. How do we get to those things?
Yeah.
People talking about friendly fire. I saw somebody ask, how do you heal from the friendly fire? Because it's one thing whenever you get hit from across the street. If I get hit from across the street, you my nurse. But who do I go to when my nurse shot me?
Brother, listen, man, one of the most painful things for anybody is to get shot by somebody close to you. You know, it's just like anything else, man. If somebody out there lie on me, you know, it's kind of like, man, bump them. They don't really know me, you know. But if somebody in here lie on me, you're like, what was that? You know, and that takes a longer process of healing. It takes a longer process of healing. We got to have a conversation.
Shot?
Yeah. Was that you?
Right.
You know, why is that? Why are we so hurt by that? Because we got one pair of eyes and they look this way. So that's where we always looking for stuff. And so you got me and I was vulnerable. I didn't know I was supposed to be watching you too. I didn't know.
My shield on. My armor on.
I'm bulletproof in the front, not the back. The back is supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be protected by you. Supposed to have my back, and so those are harder to come by. So let me answer the guy's question: how do we recover from friendly fire? We got to have some tough conversation, and we got to be able to confront that. Hey, man, listen, you got me, and I want to let you know you got me, and that bothered me, that hurt me, because I want to give you an opportunity. Watch this. I want to give you an opportunity to let me know that ain't what you meant to do. hey man, I didn't mean to do that, or I didn't know I did that. There's a movie that was out sometime back. I forget the name of it, but it was Denzel Washington, and he was in the military, and he didn't know he had shot one of his own people. They was in. I mean, it was just like chaos going on. It was a lot of chaos, and that's generally when you get hit by friendly fire, when there's so much chaos going on. It's like, all this yelling and all this loud talking, and he literally shot from a cannon or his army tank, and he killed one of his own groups, and so that bothered him. So there needs to be some regret. There needs to be some humility on my part for getting my spouse. And that helps you get over getting shot by friendly fire. Admission. Right. I didn't mean to do that. I did that. I didn't mean to do that. That what I was trying to do was this. Right. So when I hear that, the healing has already begun. I heard admission. I heard humility. I heard regret. I heard repentance. I heard all of that. And that helps me to get over getting shot by friendly fire. Mm. Yeah. Yep. Now, let me go on the other side, because you don't always get humility, regret, admission, and all that. You don't always get that. And so how do you get over friendly fire when you don't?
Your friend when they fired at you.
Yeah. And so then we got to fall back. We got to fall back on them scriptures, and just say, you know what, you human. I'm gonna pray for you, and I'm gonna count this. I'm gonna chalk this one up to L. And I'm gonna just let you know I'm praying for you.
Right. Now, Brother Randy, you all right? What happens when you address it and they don't acknowledge or admit that they pulled the trigger? Sorry for so many questions. This is for me. We got you, Randy.
Yeah, listen, man. That's when you just say, hey, you know what? You really showed me, a side of you that I didn't want to see. I'm hurt by it, and you getting out your emotions behind it really helps. When you can't let somebody know that they hurt you, and when you hold it all inside, now you're deteriorating from the inside. You're rotting from the inside out. And so you need to be able to say, hey, you got me. I'm not happy with it. And I didn't think you would do that. And so I need to let you know that. And if you choose to apologize, and if you want to talk about it, I'm available. But I can't live with this inside of me. So let me at least share with you that I'm very disappointed in what you did, how you did that.
I think one of the realest parts about it is whenever you have these conversations, again, these are supposed to be people who you are committed to or down with, or whatever terminology you would like to use. And so if you can't have them raw, honest conversations, that's a problem. If you've been in a relationship for longer than, let's say, 3 years, if you've been, because again, the honeymoon period is always fun, especially whenever you're meeting somebody. Me and my wife, we were together 3 years before we had any real like, oh snap, okay, this is different. You know what I'm saying? So in our experience, after the first 2 or 3 years, if you're not able to have an open, honest conversation with somebody, at that point, we've been together that long, I should be able to be real, and I should be able to have these open, honest conversations with you. Now, Randy, and I'm gonna keep it G with you because I'm reading your comments. I guess I'll share this from my wife and I sat down with Brother Royce. He says, I suffer from being so passive. Well, guess what, brother? You're not the only one. We went, don't be laughing. Look at her leaning back.
Know what you're about to say.
Don't be laughing.
Uh-oh.
We went to when we first started going to Brother Royce, y'all. I really thought Brother Royce is my friend. I'm gonna keep it G with y'all, right? At the point when we sat down, I said, baby, you picked the right brother and sister. It's going down. When I talk, he understands what I'm saying. Whenever we in our sessions, he makes eye contact. He nods his head. He does boom, right? So we sit down and we talking about the relationship. And again, before you get married, right, you go through the coaching to be sure that, hey, if something occurs in our real life, we should have a play that we can call so we can still get the points, right? So I say, man, Brother Royce, I'm gonna be real with you. really, I'm a whole gangster out here, right? But whenever I got with my wife, I let her get over on a lot of stuff. But now I'm done with that. It ain't no more of that. She finna catch this gangster love. Like at the end of the day, we not rocking like that no more. We're not doing this no more, that no more. Woo, woo, woo. Right? I did all that. I did a whole bunch of that, right? So I'm looking at Brother Royce to have my back, y'all. I looked at Brother Royce like, Brother Royce, tell her. Brother Royce looked at me and said, wait a minute, brother. This is the environment you created. Whenever you started being just, okay, baby, hey, it's cool, baby. Oh, I got you, baby. This and that, baby. When you finally start to give her that pushback and you've never given her that pushback, nobody cares about, oh, this is who I really am. That ain't who you being, brother. So now whenever you want to assert yourself and now you want, when she wants something, now you don't want to, now you telling her, no, it ain't right. I ain't doing it like that no more. You the one that set that environment up for that. So again, for me, and I knew, and she knew, I'm like, baby, you don't listen. This does not count as you telling her that this is not the real you. Because I would say things like, baby, you the only one I let get away with that. She was like, that don't mean nothing to her, brother. That's not you saying that, hey man, really, I don't like to rock like that. Now, when I looked at Brother Royce for moral support, I looked at him to be my coach. We trying to win championships, brother. Hey man, Brother Royce, tell her. He was like, nah, let me tell you.
He coached.
You can't do it like that in a relationship, man, because a lot of times how you start things is how you got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So again, for you, I understand you like, man, I've been passive, but I feel like I've been passive too long. That y'all gonna have to have a real conversation, brother. You know, because when you bring it to her, that first time you give her some pushback, she gonna be like, who are you and how did you get in this house? Why are you here? Don't talk to me like that. Now you're trying to backtrack and explain, no, but this really who I am. No, brother. They don't want to hear that this really who you are, because at the end of the day, you've laid the groundwork. You set the environment that I'm a passive guy. I'm gonna cater to you. If something is wrong, I'm not gonna get, no, you're not gonna get no pushback. It is, I'm gonna just roll with how you roll. And you set up the environment for that. And that's a problem a lot of time, because again, when you really get ready to pop off, well, now you ready to confront and be confrontational, that's not who you've been. And now it seems like you've changed, because whenever you went into the relationship that I had on my mask, then I had my mask on. I didn't take that mask off. And by the time I really was ready to take it off, and then when I admitted it in counseling to go get my backup, Brother Russ looked at me like this, y'all. I'm talking, Brother Russ. I'm getting assertive. Brother Russ going. He trying to give me the counseling code. He said,
no, that ain't what you want to listen. The sooner your significant other, now I'm gonna talk in terms of before marriage, as soon as you can introduce the real you to them, the better off it is. The better off it is. You know, Chris Rock says it in a comedy sketch. He talks about how the first person when you first meet somebody, you're meeting their representative. You know,
hey girl, how you doing, girl? No, girl, I got you. Yeah, baby. You want to get real? Hey, say, man, I'm tired of playing with you. I ain't talking. We ain't even. Whoa, who are you? I'm used to. Hey, baby, it's you. I got you. And then when the drama pop off, now fam, hey, say, bro, the whole parking lot got to lay down. Nah, brother, that ain't who you been, man. You got to stay who you are. Now, Brother Royce, on the other hand,
because there is another hand. Miss Tamika, why don't y'all women show us who y'all really are on day one? What's up with that?
I mean, I can't speak for other women, but I don't have a representative.
Yes, she did.
She's been like that from day one, Kiati.
Yes,
wait a minute. Look at her face, Brother.
I don't even say it.
Don't even.
No, I don't want to hear it.
You sure?
I'm positive. I don't know what you're gonna say.
You got receipts, Kiata. You got receipts on it.
I got receipts, bank statements.
No. Okay, so do you count telling somebody all of your personal business?
No. That ain't what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
See, you finna swear.
No, I'm just saying, but that's not sending a representative. It's just like I don't know you to tell you,
baby. That's not
what
what
I'm saying. So
that's not where I was going. I promise.
okay.
Can I tell you now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm listening. They whispering now, y'all. That's so rude. How rude is that? That they invited us to this show and they gonna whisper in front of us. Don't y'all hate when people do that,
brother? A very wise man told me to protect the plan, brother Royce. All right, here you go. What I've learned about having my wife on this show is that
get the permission first.
What I've learned about having my wife on this show, Coco, good morning, is that before I say certain things, I never want to embarrass her or put her in a compromising position where she's not prepared for what I'm finna say. And I'm learning this as we go. So we getting better at this. So we talking about representatives and people meeting you, right? Here you go. Yeah. That in a relationship, that applies also to the intimacy and the sex as well. In the beginning of relationships, you'll get into these relationships and it draws you to people like, oh man, well, we had the most incredible sex, man. This love making is amazing. And then as your relationship goes on, that ain't who I really am. It was just the beginning. And then no, man, we don't want to hear that, fam, because that's not who came through the door. Who came through the door was, what's up? What we doing tonight? Right now, this whole other person that showed up. Say, bro, don't touch me. Get off me. I'm whoop whoop. Who are you and how did you get in this house?
But I don't think that's a representative.
That wasn't for you.
I'm not saying it's for me. I'm just speaking. I'm not a hit dog. I'm just saying. Can I talk?
Come on, representative. Come on.
Jeez, I'm saying like, okay, so if somebody's feeling that in the beginning of the relationship, they can not have kids, not have a job, whatever. Then down the line, if the person changes, then that's the situation may have changed. They may have kids now, and then so yeah, of course they're not going to be in the same space that they were in the beginning.
But does the other person needs change?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're sending a representative. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
I like this.
Does that change the needs of because your situation changed, that changed the needs of the other person?
Okay, I'm not saying that you won't have to have a conversation to bridge that gap. I'm saying that's not a person sending a representative in the beginning and then turning and flipping to be something else. The situation has changed, which in turn makes the relationship change. Am I making sense?
Yeah, we really weren't trying to go that deep into it. It was just a generic
I'm a deep person. I mean, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, thank you. Since you're being so deep this morning, does that change the needs of the other person? And is that still something that should be addressed?
I thought I addressed that. I said that, right?
What I heard you say was that it wasn't a representative based on the situation changing, but you didn't address how do you fix that for the other person, or that needs still valid because your situation has changed.
Yes, it's valid. That's why I say that's when you have to sit down and talk and figure out the new situation, because it's a whole new dynamic. So y'all have to sit down and talk about it and come to terms and what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. And
we gotta come to what, Mika? What we gotta come to?
Terms, different terms.
Gotta come to terms. Interesting. So now when we come to those terms, and those are the new terms now, we understand what we got to live by now. We understand what the new terms are. What happens when we don't live up now to those terms?
I mean, you can't stop having conversation. You got to keep trying. You got to go back to the drawing board.
Good answer. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, you know what? Listen, Kiati, for those of you who are viewing, this is actual conversation.
Normally I just sit here and be quiet.
This is real talk, and this is something that people deal with all the time. It's like, yeah, hey man, when we were having that illegitimate intimacy, everything we were doing was illegitimate biblically. It was illegitimate. Now we're in this legitimate phase of our relationship. We married, it's all good, but it also came along with a different level of responsibility. Now we got kids, now we got bills, now we got all these things, and we never recalibrated. We never came back and said, okay, whoa, now I'm at home with the kid, especially in the beginning. I'm at home with the kid. Some wives, because they got that maternity leave, so they're at home for 6 weeks or however long that lasts. And so now we gotta have a conversation.
I was trying to stop it from getting. I seen where it was going, brother. I was trying to keep it lighthearted. I was like, listen, that's when she started driving down that street. I was trying to not go down that street, brother. The brothers is okay. You right, girl.
Hey, that was the price of admission. They paid for this ticket. But listen, guys, when that happens, or if that's happening in your relationship, anybody who's listening, when you were dating and you had that illegitimate sex, let's just call it what it is, and then now you got married and you wonder what happened. Some of it, be honest with you, came because now you got kids, you got more responsibilities, and you got things like that. So now you do need to have a conversation and say, hey, what's going on? Where do we need to be now? What's your, what we call, and I'm gonna just say this word to tease them, and then somebody gonna say, how can we sign up for that counseling session? But you need to find out your spouse's sex cycle. What's their sex cycle? And then have those kind of conversations. But here is the hard truth. Not all the situations change because kids and things like that. There are no kids. Things didn't get harder and more complicated. We just fell off. And that's the truth. That's just the truth. We just fell off. So now we got to have that conversation, and we got to own up to the fact of, hey, you know what? Yeah, I may have done some of that to try to, secure this relationship, yeah. And that's a hard conversation to have, because that's the truth. Some people just try to secure that relationship and make sure they got in and blocked everybody else out.
But if you really think about it, I guess on a deeper level, that even with kids, especially when kids are involved, that's more of a reason for you to figure it out and make it work, because now their lives are at stake and their family unit is at stake based on your wants and needs and your communication level, and how that's set up with another person that you chose to be with. You know what I'm saying? So again, to a certain extent, even in the case of children or jobs or whatever changing, you still have got to have that conversation, because now we have more to lose than just if we was just together for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Now we're fighting for families and they families and the trauma that kids go through when parents break up for whatever reason. So that's even more of a reason to be sure that you understand and not only talk about it, but then come with the plan of action to fix that. And both of y'all got to stick to the plan.
Amen. And that's the main thing. Shamika said, come to terms. You said stick to the plan. Same thing. If this is where we're going now, this is our plan. This is our new plan. All right. We're going to make sure that our intimacy stays here. We're going to make sure, this is going to sound strange to some of y'all, but we're going to make sure that we don't go beyond X number of days before we come together. And somebody out there saying, what kind of nonsense is that? Man, I want my stuff to be organic. And whenever I want it, I should be able to, and all of that. Well, you
don't have kids and a job, and I don't know.
Yeah, you might want to wake up. This is real relationship goals. Thank you, Tanya Charlotte. This is real relationship goals.
Now, it's some people out there that's living like that. Everybody is not, people are all at different places. Some people are really living like that. You know what I'm saying? So, just being honest, we don't want to say that.
But it's not going to always be that way.
Everybody's situation is different.
But
I don't want nobody jumping in. Nah, I'm married, and I get it. Everybody, we get it. We understand. But there are a lot of people who do deal with those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
And so whatever area your marriage is, we're talking about intimacy right now. So let's compartmentalize it and say, okay, right here in this area, if you're struggling in this area, then you need to come up with a game plan for this area. Now, if this ain't your struggle,
yeah, finances could be your struggle, or keeping your hands to yourself. It's a lot of different dimensions and problems that could be inside of a relationship. We definitely understand that thing. So if intimacy is not the area, maybe y'all got the intimacy thing down pat, but maybe he don't work and you want him to go get a job, or maybe she, whatever, you know, there are always different problems and issues, and there are different levels to relationships. That's why a lot of time Brother Royce refers to it as, hey man, whenever we dating, it's like this. Whenever we get engaged, now the relationship becomes this. When we get married, this is we're in the pros now. This is when we really got to put our A game down to be sure that we protect legacies, be sure that we protect families moving forward, be sure that we can connect to protect each other. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time that disconnection, and a lot of people may joke about, you talked about the sex cycle, the time period that you spend away from each other without consummating and being sure that you guys are on one page. The favorite thing that a lot of us, putting it in an example, you can understand, I don't care how great your iPhone is, iPhone 12, 13, 15, 20. If eventually you don't plug that thing up, it's going to die. It could be the best, most top of the line phone. You can have all of the gadgets, everything. If you do not reconnect it to the charger, your phone will die. I don't care how great and how good your phone is. So for people that out here withholding, not holding, got problems that's ongoing, man, y'all better stop and let that brother plug in, let that sister plug in, because it's not just guys. Guys, when your woman is telling you, hey, baby, it's that time. Hey, what's up? And a lot of times theirs may not just be sex. It might be, hey, baby, what's up with the movie night? What's up with a family night? What's up with a game night? What's up with this and that? It's different levels to it, man. If you don't allow them to plug in and release whatever that release is, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's not sex for everybody.
Different love languages.
My wife, when the house is clean, she is an amazing. She walk around this mug, ooh, them pillows straight, clothes folded. She's in a different zone. Me, it could be dirty, it could be roaches, rats, ants, bats could be flying, the roof could be on fire. Where's the butt? I'm trying this, and let's get naked. The roof is on fire. Cool. Let's get naked first. Our priorities are different. We're thinking about different things. You know what I'm saying? But for both of us to be sure that we stay into a zone, we got to be sure that, hey, I'm going to be sure you get what you need. She need a clean house. I'm going to be sure she's going to be sure I get what I need. And that's how you keep long relationships. It's easy. It's easy to get into a relationship. It's hard to stay in one. It's just like trouble. It's easy to get into trouble. It's hard to get out of. Relationships is the same way, for real, for real. So again, it's about the level of responsibility that, you know what I'm saying? Boom, you know. And listen, and remember this. This gonna go over some people's heads, Brother Royce, but I'm gonna give it to you. When your phone is dead, it takes longer to reactivate it and get it back to its optimum performance.
I like that. Yeah.
No battery. Then they go into low power mode. A lot of these relationships out here in low power mode, brother. We're gonna do just enough. I'm gonna give you just enough to where it's not gonna quit on you, but I'm running low. I'm almost on E, but I got a little bit left for me. It's not necessary. We are cutting off now. So again, if that phone go low, when that phone get low and you wondering why it's not performing how you need it to perform, that's your problem, brother. For real, for real.
But here's what I like, Kiati. Every now and then I get these notifications saying that we have some upgrades or there's something we've worked out some bugs, and so we need you to download this new upgrade. And so you wondering what's the new version? It's the 5.0 or the 5.1 or the 5.2. You know, and so, you know, unless you download that, watch this, unless you download it, you're still working off the old system. You're still working off the old system, and there are new upgrades available. But you got to push the button to access the new upgrades.
Right. Because you know what? When you upgrade, it also enhances your battery life as well.
It enhances your whole experience. Your whole experience is better. So listen. If your marriage is still working off of 5.0 and we way over here on 5.8,
we on 12.
Wait. And both of y'all got to update y'all phone at the same time so the systems can be compatible.
Woo! So in other words, one of y'all have an Android and one of y'all have an iPhone. One of y'all can't be on 5.0 and the other one on 5.8. You got to be working on the same.
They wonder why they getting them green bubbles when they sending them texts. They're like, why is this bubble coming up green? They don't. That blue. They like, did I get my text? What is going on? They sending you the emoji now. Okay.
My.
Now listen. The comment of the morning.
Comment.
I'm just here single, listening to relationship advice. Let me tell you something. That's why when you get into a relationship, you're gonna know how to handle one because you have the tools. Before people make it to the NBA, before they make it to college, before they make it to the D1, they normally start out learning and taking notes. And for me, that's what I found to be successful in a lot of things. Before you edit your first video, before you do a whole lot of things, man, whenever you're single, that's when I'm asking a bunch of questions because when I finally get to the relationship that God got for me, I want to be sure I know how to handle it. And I've had some type of experience. There's nothing worse than going into a situation. And whenever you get to the situation, you like, I have no clue what is going on. I learn by watching. Like I'm not the person that if I watch 10 people try to run across the street and get hit, I'm not finna run off in that street. I just saw 10 people run in that street and get hit. So I'm not gonna go down that street. I'm like, man, no, not me. Not the way I'm set up. You know what I'm saying? So again, anytime there are single people that are watching and learning game, you might be single now, but I promise you've been in a relationship before. I promise you've had a boyfriend, girlfriend, some type of somebody done slid in your DMs on Instagram. Brother Royce a preacher, but he know what's going on out here.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen, it is what it is, Roy. Listen, you've heard so many times married people, and even you in relationships, you hear this saying, I wish I knew then what I know now. That's what people say when they usually learn something too late. I wish I knew then what I know now. You won't have to say that. You'll go into it saying, I'm glad I know now what I don't have to learn later.
Straight up.
You go.
Straight up. Got to get them notes. Got to get that like my little bro Kevin Gates to say, you got to apply pressure. That's what we do. You gotta take them notes, man. You got to be sure that when you get into that situation, that's why you go to the gun range. A lot of people have guns and have never been to a gun range. That's scary to me. You have no clue what to do whenever it's really time for it to go down. I'm going to be at that gun range. My wife going to be at that gun range. My kids, as young as they are, going to go to the gun range. This is not going to be the accidental shooting house. That's not what this is going to be. This is going to be he ran here and them kids got busy. Like, they knew what to do. They knew how to protect themselves whenever it came time to use it. Knowledge is the same way, man, especially when it comes to relationships. It is scary, crazy to me how you need a license to drive. You need a license to carry a pistol. You do not need a license to bring a life into this world. All it takes is two people laying down after the club, hunching on each other. And now a whole nother life is here with no information. And now we don't know. This is real tough. Ain't no license for that. Ain't no license for after the club. You on them Hennessy's and boom, it's a whole lot of that going on. So again, we want to be sure that you're not one of the people that's in that position. You know what I'm saying? Because again, and the truth is, it's a lot of people who are single now, but they were once married or in a relationship, and they didn't have these tools. They didn't have access to the information, and that's how they got to the point to where now we are single again. You know what I'm saying? When you get married, we don't want to go back to this point. I don't think you get married to want to go back to this point. But again, if you end up back at this point, it's cool. It's okay. Nobody's judging. Life happens. Some people are just creeps. And some people have been their representative for so long that when they finally show you who they really are, now you have to make a real life decision about, okay, this is not, no, Lord, this ain't, you told me you had something for me, Lord. You said you had gold, Lord. He was gold dipped. He was gold plated, Lord. You said you had the streets of gold, Lord. Now that was fall, Lord. So again, man, whenever you're going into your next situations, hopefully some of these things are signs and clues and keys to look for. So whenever you get to that point, you'll be like, okay, that's what we're looking for. Nah, man, that's not what I'm looking for. Or Brother Royce and them talked about them brothers that you meet. They try to get you away from everybody and they don't want to be around none of your family. They super controlling. Maybe that's a sign to look for when I get in a relationship. We're not going to, and man, I know Mika said that whenever her and Kiati got into their first argument, he came to her and said, hey, are you okay? What can we do to make this better? Me and bro just got an argument. He ain't say nothing. He left. He jumped on the phone. Okay, that might be a sign I'm with somebody that doesn't understand how to communicate through confrontation. Maybe these are some of the signs and things that I should look for because I heard somebody. You know what I'm saying? Again, a lot of it, y'all, is signs. Because again, when you get that car, Brother Royce, back in the old days before they had all of the bells and the lights that go off that say check engine, you had to listen for that clicking. You're like, some sound wrong. I think I probably should go and get it. I probably should go and get my car checked because I hear it clicking. Honestly, it's like click, click. It's a little click. And the craziest thing, the mechanic say, did it click 3 times or 4 times? When I start the car, I go click, 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 click. Okay, yeah, that's your alternator. All right, now listen, that's your alternator. That's your starter. That's your belt. You need to go replace your fan belt. And if you go to the wrong mechanic, they gonna charge you more, and it ain't gonna work for sure. You better go to the right mechanic. You better go to the right mechanic now. Don't you don't go to Kroger's to get your car fixed now. You better go to the car shop. Some of y'all getting that information from off of eBay somewhere. You getting the information straight off your favorite Instagram couple's live story. Baby, this is what they do. That don't work for everybody, big fella. You better let's go to a real mechanic, man. We having problems. Let's go. Okay. All right, baby.
Good job.
How you feel?
Great.
That was pretty
Great show. Great show. Mika, you did great today. I want to commend you for that. You did an amazing job today. Amazing.
Thank you.
You never known Mika with the ponytail. Listen, the ponytail got a.
I'm not about to hit.
She don't even. Every time she swing that ponytail, I got to dip up out the way like that.
Man, that sounds like somebody that's been hit with the ponytail or something before.
Right. You act like young.
PTSD.
She hit me with that ponytail. She done hit me about 10 times. She don't see it because it's the little side, but she still be getting me. All right, baby, here we go. Again, guys, if you need some coaching, man, if you want to tighten up the marriage, you want to be sure your relationship is headed in the right direction, or maybe you're about to get married and you want to be sure you go and get you the tools that you need before you get to that point. Hey, married@crossoverbf.com. Brother Royce, Sister Joe said they're an amazing package deal. Oh man, they're the best. They're world class. And listen, I would never in life suggest anything that I had not personally went and tried myself. And that's why I feel so comfortable talking and being sure we spread this message with Brother Royce, because I know they really about that. I understand that. Listen, our relationship, man, when we need them tools, sometimes we need more than a screwdriver. Sometimes we need a power drill. Sometimes we need to be like, Jesus, send the tow truck. But we always keep it moving, man. Even when you pull over to the side of the road, we get it back together and we be sure that it's working. So again, man, if you need that couples coaching, be sure that you go and hit that email up. People talking about baby be abusing me because I move whenever I seen them.
No.
Yeah, no. I box, so I promise. Even sometime when in the past when she has through them things, I was successful about 95% of the times. But that 5% when she got me, it did hurt. It did hurt. When she finally connected. All right, man. They say, boom. They say that it is going in and out. Then this Wi-Fi been crazy. We're gonna end it before we end.
Real quick, Chantilla Gooden, I see you. I may have missed something. My apologies. Hit me on Instagram today. I'm going to go check it within the next 15, 20 minutes. Hit me back on Instagram or just email me at the email address that Kiati puts on the screen, married@crossoverbf.com. Hit me on that email, Chantilla, and that makes it official, married@crossoverbf.com. All right, and I promise if you do it today, I'll reply today. Promise that.
One time for our sponsors again, siennasauce.com.
Save 10% with the code AMWakeUp.
I just got hit.com.
Hit and hurt, call 800 I got hit.
And of course, if you see the hoodies, you know where you got to go grab those from.
repthecitybrand.com.
Shop online right now. I want to apologize, y'all. The blue one is not on the site yet. It needs, man, we've been having them. I just need to update the graphics and I'm gonna put them up online. We've been having them, man. We definitely appreciate everybody for the support and for the love, man. This journey of really growing and going has been real. But hey, we're gonna keep on going and we're gonna keep on putting it together, man. We're gonna keep on promoting these positive shows, this positive conversation. I want to keep promoting marriage, family life. You know, you still can rap and DJ and do all that, but still be a great father and a great husband. You know what I'm saying? I think one thing, and man, I'm saying this how I mean this, and then I don't mean nothing other than what I'm saying. Watching the Cosby Show growing up made me see like, oh man, she a lawyer, he a doctor, they got a family, they laughing, they this and that. It just shows you that, hey man, these things are possible. Representation is important. So somewhere I want somebody to look and be like, hey man, dude, married, he got a wife, they love on each other, they love their kids, they still laugh and have fun, bro still go to the club, he still give us hugs. But at the end of the day, we still do things in a godly way. We still honor God. We still move a certain kind of way. We still righteous. We still put our last name first. We still be sure that we take and we still be sure that we provide in spite of. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Fresh Prince too. Fresh Prince was another one of them shows that showed you the family unit and the unity. So again, man, that's what I'm about. That's what we're about. That's what this platform is about. You know what I'm saying? Just continuing to do that. Shout out my brother, the Chocolate Jock, watching online on Instagram right now. Real quick, IG. I'm gonna end this IG. I want y'all to either go look on Facebook or go watch on YouTube. Search Hard Body Kiati so y'all can see what the show really looks like whenever you're watching the show. Be sure you go on there. Be sure that you go watch so you can see what the show looks like. So I'm gonna end it. Y'all go over there real quick and jump on it. Then jump in the comments so we can see. Boom, been watching these reruns on Amazon Prime. All this love. We appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna end. Y'all go check it out real quick on Facebook or YouTube. All right, boom. Baby, there we go. Shout out to 3,244 people that were watching on Instagram. At first, for me, man, I really was about like, man, I don't know if I really want to do this on Instagram or not. But then I be understanding it's about the messaging. And whenever you being positive, you really want that to go across all your platforms, especially when you're talking and you're trying to do some things the right way. So that's why, you know, until we fully get it figured out. And I think next week we should have it figured out to where boys can jump on Instagram and see the same thing that we're seeing here as well. That's the next step, brother Royce. We finna figure out how to get this same exact setup so they can watch it on Instagram too.
Absolutely. Are we still on?
Yeah. We're getting ready. Boom.
So
there she go. Look. That looks way better. I was lost on Instagram. Hey, Coco.
Yeah, we're putting in for our new budget, so y'all bear with us. We're putting in for our new budget. Matter of fact, I had to move because where I was sitting, the sun was starting to come in on me, and it was turning my glasses dark. I'm like, oh man, I gotta move around. So I asked my cameraman, can you move? We gonna move around. So I got a cameraman who's helping me out, you know, making sure that we
camera woman.
No, it's really a cameraman.
Oh, it's you.
Hey.
Oh Lord, sorry.
She trying to figure it out. She was like, well, it could be a woman. Baby, it ain't. Since your set is watching, he's the cameraman. The way our budget is set up on this show, we've got to adjust ourselves.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I know last week we went out on some good praise and worship. We jammed out of here. Are we doing that this week? What we doing this week?
So I'm definitely thinking that we've got to do the assignment for Women Crush Wednesday. Every Women Crush Wednesday, we definitely like to do an assignment. So single people, I'm gonna give you your assignment because I know we got a lot of single people on the show. Single people, we appreciate that. All right, here we go.
So, what you got the assignment, or do I have the assignment for the single people?
You don't want me to get a married people their assignment, Brother Royce. It's gonna be over the top. Let me get a single people their assignment. Why you rolling your eyes, girl?
Oh, nothing.
We saw that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so you give them one. Let me give them one, and they can decide what homework assignment they do for the singles.
Go ahead.
For the singles.
Come
All
on.
right. So single people, here's what I want you to write down. I want you to write a letter to yourself. All right, and this is a letter to yourself in 5, 6, 7, 8 years when that person do come around. All right, and this letter to yourself is reminding you how valuable you are. It reminds you how important you are, how loved you are by God, and how precious you are, and what you also have to bring to the table. You know what vision and things like that. You got a lot to offer. And sometimes when you get into a relationship, you can forget that and you take on abuse because somebody told you you're not who you thought you were, or, whatever, you need them and that kind of stuff. So write a letter to you for 5 to 6 years from now, reminding you of who you are and how precious you are in God, if nobody else. And that way, when that time comes, you can pull that out and read it to yourself so you can be reminded. And then you become your own advice. You become your own inspiration. So write that down. Yolanda Richards, write your letter.
She said, I hope I don't have to wait that long.
Well, you can pull it out then. But
yeah, no, I think that's dope. Because again, you're not going to have to wait that long. But a lot of time, your love means something.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are single now because the level of love ain't what they really wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? So again, you got to write that down that's when you take notes of yourself. Like, you know what? I have this to offer, that to offer. I am this. This is what I bring to the table. You just write that down. So anytime, because a lot of times, I'm modified the assignment a little bit.
Go ahead.
After you write that note, before you get into a relationship or situation, go back and read that note and make sure that you again remember what you have to offer before you get ready to give that to somebody. Because a lot of times you definitely want to know your value, because you're going to have to know when to walk away if that value is not appreciated, especially before you get to that NBA level. So when you still in that college zone, you still in that, then at the end of the day, look at my value. And let me look at okay. No, they're not seeing my value. I'm not on the contract right now. We're going to walk away.
Those are facts. I like that. Amber said, I'm writing mine today. Shedrick said, about to write it now. Consuela said, just started.
Come on, y'all. That's what it's about. In real life, people definitely got to understand your value, and you sometimes have to remind yourself of your value. I know it's a hard time, and in hard times, sometimes you will lessen your value to get what you feel like you need. But if you're not getting your full value, are you really getting what you need?
Yeah.
That's good.
What y'all got for the married people?
Married folks, what you got, Brother Royce?
Oh, golly. Go have a lot of intimacy. This week, have a minimum of 6 months. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Lord, he got it and rubbed off on Brother Royce. I'm like, well, what's going on here?
Boy, I was trying to give you a whole new sound effect. Let's go, baby. I'm trying to get you.
Man, let's see. For the married folks this week, Kiati, what do we want to do, man? What we coming? Any holidays or special events?
You know what? Do something with your husband or your wife or your fiance that they want to do.
Yeah, I like that.
Do something that they want to do. So that could be working out. That could be y'all reading a book together. You reading a book to them. Do something that they want to do.
They want to do.
Now, here's the catch. Can't be anything sexual. Don't nothing physical, because that should come as a byproduct of you trying something that they want to do. They should definitely show you their appreciation. So don't make sex one of those things. You really should do something that they want to do. That way they show their appreciation by meeting your needs, how you need your needs met. So again, don't make this anything sexual. This time during the rest of the week, do something that they want to do.
That was a grown man homework assignment there, boy. You just graduated, Kiana. We're gonna put you in the class.
Yeah, man. Listen, you world renowned. I'm trying to get nationally known out here. Listen, we know the way you got your degree set up. Yeah, we know the way yours is set up. All right, come on, Jeremy. Mini vacation this weekend. That's live. I don't know where y'all going, but you may make me step my guy. I may have to. Oh man, I got a busy weekend this weekend, but I got to make some time to take my wife to Trudy's in Austin. That's our spot. Sometimes we just like to drive and go get some Mexican food. So we'll drive to Austin, about a 2.5 hour ride. We just play music and enjoy each other, go eat our favorite restaurant. And then normally by that time, the sun is going down and man, either you can stay or we can drive back and just enjoy each other. Because by that time, boy, they got these drinks at Trudy's. Boy, they got a limit on these drinks. You can't get more than 2, Brother Royce. You get more than 2, it's gonna be you're gonna have a different kind of, Listen, we should. Oh man, y'all know we should take a couple's caravan and just set one weekend and let's just all drive to Austin and go get some food. Then just
social distancing. Yeah. Well, I practice that, but that'd be cool. Yeah.
Just a few couples, just on some some couple stuff. The unofficial, official.
Oh Lord, you always coming up with stuff on the fly.
Baby, how you think we live like this? I always come up with stuff on the fly.
Good deal. Well, guys, it's been great. Good
I
show.
appreciate you. We finna grab a quick bite and then we headed to the gym for 10. So much love everybody that's tuning in. We definitely see you guys tomorrow. And then Brother Russ, I gotta stop by the church later today. Yeah, big things happening,
Brother Royce, are you still working on your Corona gut? What's going on with that?
So
you've been studying, so we asking about this workout.
Yeah. I know you were on it. You were hitting it hard.
You was 210. You was walking around the house in them drawers with Sister Josette. We trying to figure out if you still baby oiling up around that thing. Sister Josette, tap in now. Is my brother still in the Speedos walking? Is he still coming out the bathroom like this, Sister Josette?
So real talk. Let me be transparent. I found a few of the pounds that I lost. I found them. I was trying to find them. It was like I was walking in the dark and tripped over them, and I found them.
And you fell.
But I'm back on my game.
Okay.
Brother Royce, it's okay. Let me tell you something. One thing about it is we definitely understand that the way your time is set up right now, the body goal was definitely one of those goals that you wanted to reach, and you did that. So now you've taken your focus and attention on another goal that you want to reach, which is another degree. And so as your fitness accountability couple, hey, we give you the keep working, my brother. Keep going. We got you. But it's as soon as you get that degree, though, Brother Royce, it's back to the Speedos. Sister Joseph deserve a man with a bunch of degrees in some BVDs. Okay, Brother Royce.
And that amazing backyard that you guys had.
Patio game.
Hey, absolutely, no doubt, man. Absolutely. We're gonna make it happen.
All right.
All right, y'all be good. Hey, thank everybody for watching. Thank y'all for sharing the video. I'm finna go buy an Ethernet cord. So that way we can plug directly into I have no clue what happened to the internet today, but we're gonna be sure that we make it go our way tomorrow, man. Y'all be blessed. Thank y'all so much. Wait a minute, baby. We got to end it the right way.
Okay.
Wait. Brother Royce.
Morning. I get up early in the morning. Good morning. can hear my dreams calling.